happy because God has spared our life to see another beautiful Wednesday. You need to be in Osho yesterday, and particularly you just have to be in Oshobo to read the mood of people. People were extraordinarily happy, and I must say it calls for celebrations. Starting from here, Osbc, we are celebrating the victory of one governor that came here in 2018 and was denied, and again in 2022 he came up and there was a declaration that he won the elections. And you know, oppositions would never say, yes, we must contend it. So there was an institution of a tribunal, and the tribunal came up and said, oh, you missed it. Because of this and this, you are not going to be the governor. And people said, we must challenge this. So movement started to the appeal. Coming back from appeal, oh, you are the real governor. And the opposition said, no, that cannot be. We must go to Supreme. And that's the final. We call it a pest court. And the day before yesterday, there was a notice that the judgment would come yesterday. 2 p.m. was the time given. And everybody stayed glued to either radio or television. And at the end of the day, the judgment came out. And Senator Ademola Adeleke was confirmed as the duly elected governor of Abia State, Osun. So we say congratulations to our dear governor. And we must discuss the happenings around that election, the tribunal, the judgment here and there. And now that the judgment came, how are we going to go forward from here? We start asking from the political party the governor belongs. And that's why I have the publicity secretary, and for that matter, the publicity secretary. You know, the Congress was held about how many days now? About 15 days ago. We congratulate the newly elected congressmen of the party under the leadership of Honorable Sunday BC, Sasha Bobo. And the publicity secretary is here with us. Let me give you this.
Good morning,
to say
sir.
Very big congratulations to you, starting from the chairman.
Good morning, Mr.
And I wish you all the best.
Good morning, Mr. Ibayo.
It's my pleasure having you in the studio this morning.
Thank you very much.
His name is Honorable Ayodeji Areola, the publicity secretary of the People's Democratic Party here in the state. Yes, let me start from your party. How did you receive that judgment yesterday?
Good morning, viewers at home, and good morning, Mr. Ibayo.
It's my pleasure having you.
Yesterday, without doubt, is one of the happiest moments in the life of Osun State citizens. Why? Because if the judgment had gone the other way, it would have amounted to miscarriage of justice.
But the people in opposition will not say that.
They may not, but the majorities of people in Osun State will say. I want to believe 99% of Osun State people will believe that there was a miscarriage of justice. And that would have actually amounted to an accident.
An accident?
An accident of future. Because many people have placed their hope in the government of Senator Nuruddin Jackson Ademola Adeleke. People do say a good wine needs no advertisement. Within the shortest period of time that Senator Ademola Adeleke has been in the saddles of power in Osun State, you can feel the mood of the people. It is something they have been yearning for that has just come. So anything contrary would have been a catastrophe. So we thank God for what happened yesterday, and you just have to go around and see the mood of people, the way they were jubilating, the way they were reacting to what happened yesterday. we need no gainsaying, we need no prophet to tell us that actually the feelers of Osun people has met their desires.
Okay. Now that it has come and gone, the governor said something in accepting that outcome. He said this is the time for him now to start doing the job. And what is the job? Good governance. And I want to start with you because we'll be inviting other stakeholders. We are inviting you here as the party of the governor. Will people in PDP allow him to do the job? Because there are times when crises within political parties will not allow the governor, will not allow the president to sit down and do what he has been elected to do. On behalf of member of executive of the state council, will you people allow him to do the job? That's my first question, sir.
Thank you very much. Like when I was reiterating on the outcome of the judgment yesterday, there is one pertinent thing. Had the judgment gone the other way, in fact, it would have amounted to
an accident, you said?
An accident. And let me put it this way again. A tragedy of an unfulfilled hope.
A tragedy of an unfulfilled hope.
If it had gone the other way around. Why? Because Senator Ademola Adeleke came into power in November 27, 2022.
Yes.
That is about 3-4 months ago.
It's more than that. It's 6.
5, 6.
Oh,
the clock is ticking.
It's ticking.
But when you are enjoying a very good environment, you don't mind the time.
Yeah.
So you just have to see what is happening in Osun State now. For you now to ask whether Governor Ademola will be allowed to do the job.
Yes.
It's like you don't know the man Senator Ademola Adeleke is.
Okay.
It's an embodiment of action.
Embodiment of action?
Exactly. I think being the issues of who governs is what we see in muscles. I think Mike Tyson would have been the best president of America. But actions are not determined by muscles or by face. It is in the brain.
Human actions are seated in the brain.
The cerebral sphere is what makes a man. You have to move closer to Senator Ademola Adeleke, then you will know that this is a man in action. It's a man of action.
Okay.
It's a man who is fit for this job in Osun State. The taste of the pudding is in the eating.
Okay.
Within the shortest period of time, he has been able to carry everybody along.
Okay.
This is what we are witnessing in Osun State as of today.
He said within the first 100 days, this and this I will do.
And just move around the nose, the crannies of Osun State. He's a man of action who said and fulfills.
Okay.
All what he promised within the 100 days are already done. They are there for people to see. Do you want to talk of the road tarred, the pipe-borne waters, the promises, everything's are in place.
Okay.
In fact, we have never had this so good in Osun State. We have never had it so good.
Now, as I'm asking you as a party man, we're going to invite labor representative into this studio. We're going to invite Yalojas, the Babalajes.
Yes.
I was talking with one Kabiyesi yesterday. Oh, Kabiyesi said, oh, I'm sorry, I may not be able to come today, but give me another time. We're going to invite the representative of the others. They will come into this studio to talk how they're going to support this governor.
Yes.
Like I'm a worker here. You need to go to Abere in an hour's time. Go there and go and see how the workers will welcome the governor for the final time after the judgment into his office. Now, I am saying all this because of our expectations. Hopes and expectations of people are so high, and we don't want it dashed, and may it not be dashed. Now, from the party angle, again, I want to ask you that what have you been doing to make sure that it's not to have a thing that matters, but sustainability? I hope there won't be wranglings
within the parties,
from the senatorial level, from the federal constituencies, from the local government, from the wards. How are you going to make sure you talk to your people, politicians like you, that come, this is our time? Osun cannot be disappointed. Osun should not be disappointed. How are you going to make sure that we are not disappointed?
Thank you, Mr. Rebayo. We are very much aware of the expectations of Osun people.
Okay.
And Osun people are no fools.
They are no fools.
They have passed through different stages in governance.
Okay.
And they have actually passed through different type of governments.
Okay.
Especially the immediate past government. People have been comparing, even without we telling them. Like I said, Osun people knows what is good for them. And that is more reason. They were very much happy yesterday when they had the outcome of the judgment.
Okay.
You just have to, like what we see, what we saw on the social media yesterday, all Osun State workers were highly elated. It's like they have never had a government before now. Why? Because they have already started to see what Senator Demola Adeleke has in stock for them. As regards the party and the government, I want to believe there is a synergy between this government and his party, because the foundation is built on trust.
The foundation is built on trust.
The foundation is built on trust.
Okay.
That is why the party look for a credible leadership in person of
Senator
Honorable Sunday.
Okay. The party.
As the party chairman.
Okay.
Like the senator, the governor, Senator Nuruddin Jackson Ademola Adeleke, like I told you, is an upright person, someone who doesn't renege on promise. Those are the quality that Honorable Sunday Bisi equally have.
Okay.
So when you have a friend, it then means you share the same embodiment of characters.
Okay.
When I say there is a synergy, the party is going to be an overseer of the governmental activities, while periodically the government will be making a records to the party. Okay. So the party now will stand as a bridge between the government and the governors.
Okay. Okay.
So when there is such an alignment, you can be very sure that things will always go the way people wanted. Because you know, many people, most of the leaders who goes astray, it is because their subordinates, their party tells them what they only want to hear.
Okay.
It is not what is happening in the society. But as far as PDP is concerned, we want to believe, because of the synergy, because of the understanding, mutual understanding between the party and the government in relation with the contextual situations going around our societies, our towns. You know, in Osun State we have 332 wards. We have credible leaders
all over
in each of the wards who are our ward chairmen. We have 30 local governments and the area office. Equally, we have the local government party chairman. These are the representative of the party and the government who will be feeding the party and the government of the situations in their respective areas.
Thank you very much.
So when you know what is going on, you will actually know what to do.
Okay. Now, the governor with the declaration that came yesterday, became the governor for everybody.
Yes.
Whether in ADP, BPM, APC, or whichever political party. Now, as a political party, as a governor, is the governor ready to extend that olive branch to other political parties so that they can come together to help Osun State move to the next level? Or is it
No.
How are we going to do it?
That is not.
Because it will start from you, from the party. I hope it won't be, oh, those people, they cannot be good.
No.
Don't align them. Don't align with them. Tell me what.
Yes, thank you very much. I think maybe you listening to the first broadcast of Senator Ademola Adeleke immediately he assumed the leadership of Osun State. He extended the olive branch to everybody in Osun State, all the parties inclusive, that this should be a collective responsibility, a collective effort of everybody.
Osun should become a project.
It should be a project for everybody. Not minding, irrespective of your political affiliations or wherever you might belong. He said he's inviting everybody to join in the project of moving Osun State forward. And I want to borrow one particular phrase from my chairman, Honorable Sunday Bisi, in one of his appearances in one of the television stations or radio, thereabout. He said one thing.
What?
He said the numbers of votes that Senator Nuruddin Ademola Adeleke got in the last election was not from PDP alone.
Was not from PDP alone?
He said it was not from a PDP members alone.
Okay.
It was a vote from everybody in Osun State.
There are so many people that do not belong to any political party and voted for him.
And when you vote for somebody, that means you need certain dividends of democracy.
Okay.
These are the things the government is prepared to do. And Senator Nuruddin Ademola Adeleke has promised the party that is not going to fail the party nor the people of Osun State, and we see that in him. It is in the blood, because you just have to move closer to the dynasty, Adeleke dynasty. You will understand that is a special and extraordinary family. There is equity in their blood. There is benevolence in their blood. Look at everything they lay their hands upon. They are there to promote mass interests. These are the things they have been doing for a time immemorial. Starting from the period of the late Senator Isaka Adetunji Adeleke. In fact, many people will want to emulate that family. Many people will want to pray to have such family in Osun State. It is such a family that is very wonderful. We thank God.
What we pray with them for continuity, for strength, for more resources to come in their way. We pray for everyone to please look up to something like that. Yeah, I'm a man that reads a lot from the social media because of my job. Of recent, there was this insinuation, I call it insinuation, because it has not been confirmed by any officer of the government. That workers, share in economy. They start saying that because this morning governor will say, oh, I'm for you, in the afternoon I'm for you, in the evening I'm for you. Lo and behold, he came and he started the outstanding. The first one bagger, the second one bagger. I was in Iwo where we were launching the outreach, medical outreach, and that was when the first alert came. And that alert disrupted the activity there because people were shouting, Oti Wole, Oti Wole, Oti Wole. We were asking, what is it that has entered? Before we know it was alert of 1/2016 outstanding. I will say, oh, God bless my governor. And all of a sudden, oh, bring in your papers, letters of promotion. Those were the promises not fulfilled there. And he said, okay, let's do this, let's do this. By March, we were expecting something happened from the civil service end, because the labor leader came here to clear that some ministry did not submit in time, that he was going to do the adjustment and some other things. Now we are starting hearing people say, share workers to Kalo and Ilu. Abi won't he attend to others? Will that come to bear? Will governor say, oh, I've done enough for workers?
No.
Other sector.
The governor is for everybody and for every sector in Osun, and is going to meet the yearnings of all the sectors. That I can assure you. That I can assure you. He has started it. Like I said, these things are in the blood.
So workers should be rest assured.
Yoruba people will say, the Bible, Yoruba Bible will say, Igirere kò lè so èso búburú, igi búburú kò lè so èso rere.
Say that again.
Igirere kò lè so èso búburú,
and igi
búburú kò lè so èso rere.
That's
Senator Adeleke is Igirere, because of the family background, because of the orientation, because of the
family is Igirere itself.
Igirere itself. So there is no
Adeleke is another Igirere.
So there is no
then
way.
we must be expecting
Esorere in Osun State,
okay,
which he has actually started.
Okay, we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Now, if we must go on from here, we have asked for the support of party men. We have asked for the support of executive. What are you expecting from sectors? Let me list them now. The workers, the traditional institution, the Yalogas, the Babalajes, those that are not in government work, the artisans. Because kama fojú tẹ́mẹ́lú ẹnikẹ́ni ègì tí yàrá fojú rẹ̀ náà wà ló máa fọyàn lójú lè nípo ẹni nù. Now these people are going to be part of what happens in this society, and they must align, they must cooperate. So what are you going to do, or are you doing it that these people will join alignment with our governor and the government?
I want to tell you, and I want to believe, because this is the way it is.
Oh.
The governor himself has a blueprint that has actually captured every sectors in Osun State, and there is already a template that he has started to work with. In so doing, no sector will be left out. You talk of the traditional rulers, the traditional institutions. If you have the opportunity to at least had one or two interviews with one of them, they will tell you that they have been having things better than as it was, especially in the immediate past government. Go to the Yalojas. In fact, all these programs are already escapulates in the templates and the policies of the government. He has been reeling out the policy, and he has started it. Like the government has just been in power in the last 6 months or thereabout. See the way it has kick-started, and within that it has started to touch every sectors in Osun State. So what we expect from people from every sectors is a continuous prayer for this governor. Is a continuous cooperation for this governor. Is a continuous understanding of his policies. When there is a mutual understanding between the governors and the government, there's no way we will not have it good.
Yeah, I think we need to ask ourselves, because as it is now, we must, and we cannot go back to the dark days.
God forbid.
Forward ever, backward never. If we must go forward, like I ask, party men, the Yalojas, the Babalojas, the civil servants, the public officers must form a synergy with the governor. Now, that is within the state. Your party,
the PDP,
let me confess something to you. The PDP lost that election because of the division.
Which election?
The presidential, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is not in Osun.
It's not in Osun.
We won in Osun.
Yeah, you won in Osun. You won in Osun.
Yeah.
But we must say that to have a national outlook, 4 years is enough for you to prepare. Rather than what happened during the last round. The coordination, the synergy you are talking about, will it go beyond this show, Oshuani? As a political party, as a member of the state executive council for the party, are you going to let others? Are you going to relate with them? Because I know between here and Oyo, between here and Ondo, between here and Ekiti, and at the national level, there are so many wranglings within the party. Yes, on Wike of Rivers State and the 5G stood at the corner. Peter Obi belongs to your party, and some months before the election, he stepped aside. Atiku was left on another side. I'm sorry to say this.
Oh, yes.
La Pesimeta, Akwesi Yele. And you now see the outcome. Will that Yele remain? Or are you going to bring everybody under one umbrella? Because your symbol is umbrella.
Oh, yes.
Yes? Are you going to bring everybody under one umbrella?
The umbrella will be intact.
The umbrella will be intact?
Yes.
If it will be intact, how are you going to do it?
Thank you for this question that is very germane. Let me start by saying that there is no political party that is free of rancor and acrimony.
Within?
Yes. That of PDP was much more pronounced because it was an opposition.
Okay.
The ruling party has their own setback too, but because they have their eyes on the ball, most people will just take things the way it comes. But in opposition party, everybody want to struggle because they believe it is a title stage towards something greater.
Okay.
Now, coming to issues of Osun State, today Osun State has stand out as a very good example of what unity can enhance. Of what
unity can bring
in and enhance. Unity of purpose. That is actually what we demonstrated in Osun State. You will understand that even within these purviews of rancors, acrimonies, here and there, in Rivers, in Oyo, Osun State won presidential election massively.
Yes.
Not only that, all the elections that took place in Osun were won by PDP.
By PDP.
As of today, Osun State has we have the governor, the executive governor, by the special grace of God.
Congratulations.
He's going to be there for 4 years and another 4 years. Yes, because government. Like I told you, kò sí ẹni tó máa fi oyin sẹ́nu tó máa tú sọnù.
Possible.
Yes, possible. The governor said one thing, which I now want to bring into fore. He said people, the opposition, are looking at him as somebody who will not perform. Okay. He said by the special grace of God, he's going to disappoint them. Amen. You can see now, he has started very well. And he said one thing, that if you actually perform and you live up to the expectations of people, you don't need to be begging for election, for contest. Okay. It is people who invite you that these things we are enjoying, we don't want it to stop. Okay. I pray that is what is going to happen after these 4 years of tenure. Okay. As of today, we have the executive governor, the 3 senators elected. They just concluded the elections are all PDP. Yes. The 9 House of Representatives elected are PDP. 25 out of 26 House of Assembly members elected are PDP. And by the special grace of God, go and notice that we are reclaiming the lost one. Because People actually love PDP and they voted for PDP. So it is because...
Is that one being contended already?
Yes, it is in the tribunal.
Okay.
That of Boluwaduro and Boripe, yes. Boluwaduro Boripe state constituency is being contested. So very soon we are going to have our 26 out of 26. What I am saying in essence is that we have laid a very solid foundation and a very good example.
Okay.
Any forum, if Senator Ademola Adeleke attend the governorship forum today, whatever he said, they will listen.
Okay.
If Honorable Sunday Bisi attend any political meeting at Wadata House, which is our national headquarters, people will listen because they will know you cannot give what you have not got.
Okay.
These people have gotten something tangible.
Okay.
They have the way out of the doldrums.
Okay.
They can provide solutions because for a city to be remodeled, we'll start from the corners of the house.
Okay.
This is the example we are showcasing to the whole world.
Okay. Now, there is something we say in the Christian circle. There's a song we sing every here and there. Christian Martin Wasimi Bobangeli Retiwi Ni Ari Otalowa Masora. You know, I'm singing that song for you because...
And I agree with you, we'll be watchful. And we will depend on God, the makers of the world.
You allow me to ask my question.
Please go ahead.
My question is this. The opposition are standing by the corner.
Yes.
And they're watching you. It's like a football. You see your coach, football particularly. If you miss the ball, don't miss the kokose.
Yeah.
If they don't miss the kokose in this situation, that man that is about to have a goal will fall down. And if God will help him, let it be outside the penalty area. And they will play a free kick and into the corner.
We are happy.
How are you going to do it?
We are happy.
Because the opposition are not going to rest on their hour.
Yes, they should not.
They will come back strong and powerful. Are you going to stand strong and powerful to face? We are not talking of fire for fire now.
No. Oh, we don't.
Good governance versus anything that might want to come. That's my question for you.
It is
the PP.
Yes.
The PDP bad.
There is this popular saying that a critics always knows what to do when he is not the one to do it.
Say that again.
A critics always know what to do when he is not the one to do it.
When you were the critics, when you were in the opposition, you were fighting.
Yeah, because everybody always struggle to attain power.
Okay.
Yes, but the critics sometimes they might not see anything good in you.
Okay.
That is why I said they always know what to do when they are not the one to do it. Give them the assignment.
Okay.
They will falter.
If you are watching the football, you will be blaming the players.
The last governor produced by PDP was His Excellency Governor Ola. People were very, very happy. But as good as the policies were then, the opposition were very skeptical about the goodness of the policies. They always go on criticizing. Now they had their own opportunities to be in the realms of power. The first 8 years and another
4 years.
The first 8 years, another 4
years.
12 years. What did they do? So it is only they were good in propaganda. We are very much aware of this. But like I said, one with God is majority. Where your mind flows with the yearnings of your people, where you produce a level playground for people to see, where you give them a welfare package that actually suits their yearnings, like what Senator Ademola Adeleke has been doing right now. It is people in the streets who will say, please, we have had enough of you, enough of these criticisms. Let us continue to enjoy these dividends of democracy which we are enjoying.
Okay. Now, you know why I asked that question is because of what is circulating around. Because they said, oh, Osho had been a peaceful state too, and now that this man came, there have been this crisis here and there, there have been this killing here and there, and they are pointing at you, at your political party. I mean,
that opinion is limited to the oppositions alone. People in the street does not share that feelings. They do not.
And that's what I'm telling you. How are you going to erase that opinion from their mind?
Our good work will actually erase it.
What will the government do in terms of security, securing lives of people of the state?
The government are not unaware of all this, and they are putting all the apparatus in place. Within the next few months, I can bet it with you, Osun State will be better than it is now.
Okay. You see, let me tell you again, because I'm standing here as an opposition now, asking you questions of how to get things done better. We have children who are out of schools in their numbers on the streets. They don't have jobs. Youths. They are troubling parents at home. Some are killing asigo. The situation in the country now is calling for more attention on our youths. Somebody even said, get them employment, and you will see crime reducing. Get them engaged. Another hand, people say it's a devil's workshop.
Yeah.
Are we going to do it? That these our boys and girls will be engaged properly.
We should get some things right. The divisions of powers are already stated in our constitutions. There is the exclusive lists, provisions, the concurrent and the residual.
Okay.
It is only in this part of the world that we do mix things together.
Okay.
The exclusive ones are those obligations expected of
the federal government.
The concurrent are those
for state and federal.
For state and the federal. Why the residual is for the states. The one that actually concerns us much in our Osun State are those are the residuals. You talk of the employment. There is limitation to how far we can go, but that limitation does not put a bar to a positive settings. What I mean by this is that the government of Osun State, as they had already started, will put everything together to make sure that reasonable percentage of our unemployed got employment.
Okay. That's good.
The government.
Okay. That's a good one. Yes, we are looking at
the judgment you said.
The judgment.
Are we still going to that?
Let's go on. Okay, something yet untouched.
Yeah.
Okay, let me hear you.
Like the judgment of yesterday.
Yes.
No, you said we would discuss it as it affects Osun State. We say Osun State should be grateful that anything contrary should have amounted
to accidents. You said
it. To an accident, to every other thing negative. But we thank God
that it doesn't go that way.
It is. Now, you know, it was a tortuous journey. Starting from the tribunal, every Osun indigenes know what happened at the tribunal. Okay. Because we got what we did not bargain for, we got what we were not expecting. But thank God, the appeal panel, they came in and they right the wrong. So that is what was amplified yesterday at the Supreme Court. It is now clear that people's hope can still be entrenched in the judiciary. We gave it.
I want you to say that again, because like I was monitoring a station yesterday, judiciary is the last hope of the common man.
Yes.
And when the judiciary will not do that, we say, forget about it. But yesterday, it was an affirmation that judiciary is still our judiciary. Say that again.
With what happened yesterday with the judgment, there is hope for everybody in Nigeria as regards the judiciary.
So we should trust them now.
We should trust them because of what we saw yesterday.
And I say something, because the pendulum swing to your side. Is this why you are saying judiciary is okay?
You can only say something that concerns you.
Okay.
What concerns us yesterday was
judiciary was good.
They were good.
Good to you.
We pray for them to be good always.
To continue that way.
Yes.
Oh, Nigerian judiciary, we wish you all the best as to continue in the affair of doing this for our nation. And we want to call on our politicians as well. I was watching a video of what is happening in Sudan.
Very terrible.
I was listening to something, a short documentary on what happened to former Senator Ekere-Madu. And people are not happy. And you're a politician. You want to use this opportunity to talk to politicians like yourself, that if we do it well, we will get it well. Can you say that now?
Yes. My advice to everybody, not even to the politicians alone, to everybody, is that we should always be aware and know that nobody is above the law. Whatever we do in life, we should do within the purview of what the law allows.
Thank you very much. Viewers out there, you've been listening and watching Honorable
Ayodeji
Areola, sorry. He is the publicity secretary of the People's Democratic Party here in Osun State. We thank you, and we say good tidings to the chairman, Honorable Sunday BC. I called him. Maybe he doesn't know my number. That's why I didn't pick my call. Tell him that I'll be calling him more. Yeah. I appreciate your coming this morning because it was a very short notice, and you didn't come here alone. You are here with Prince Bayo Ogunbangbe. Prince Ogunbangbe, you are so much welcome into our studio. Thank you very much. Prince Samuel Adeloye. Prince Adeloye is the chairman of Ori Ade local government, the party chairman for Ori Ade local government. You are welcome into Osbc studio. Mr. Tope Areola, thank you very much for coming, and Mr. Sunday Olawale. And all people at home watching us, we say a very big thank you to you, and we thank God for what God has done for us in Osun State. Let's maintain the status quo. Let peace continue to flow. Let's support the governor, and we wish the governor the best as they continue piloting the affairs of the state. Thank you for coming this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You are wonderful.
AM Cafe continues. Please don't go away. Good morning.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.